Yay! Hello, welcome. Let's play Oblivion Part 0. Zero. Like, okay, not really zero, more like an introduction. So, for the next little bit of time here, I'm gonna be doing an Oblivion Let's Play series. So, I played the game before, so it's not really not a lot of surprises here. I've got a lot of mods on here. Yes, that's something I shouldn't forget to say. A lot of mods. We'll run into them along the way. I could probably list some off the top of my head, but we're not going to sit through that. Mainly I have, like, Ren's Beauty Pack. Texture packs don't work with me for some reason. I have a lot of trouble with this game sometimes. For now, I'm going to hit new and let the cutscene roll. Yes. Oh yeah, I also have darnified UI.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Oh well.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land.
I also don't know how much sound. I think I'm a lot louder than the sound, but I could be horribly wrong. Maybe you can't hear me right now at all. I don't know. Love this.
This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the Third Era, and the final hours of my life.
I can't help but love this scene every single time I see it. I've played Oblivion probably like... I've started from the beginning probably like 100 times. This scene is awesome every single time. Yeah, on my headset the sound is very loud, but if I do remember correctly, when I tested it, it didn't really work well. Like it worked, man, that guy is so down there in the left hand. Oh well. He just seems so much bigger than he should have. Oh well. Yeah, everything is really out of moderation in this opening scene, but everything looks awesome up to that little guy. Whoa, prison window! Here we are. Okay. Here we are. I don't have any Oblivion music running in the background. If that bothers anyone, I probably could turn it on really quietly, but I'd have to mess around with a whole bunch of that. Race-wise, I'm not gonna make a character today, because I want the viewers to make that part up. I'm gonna leave this totally up to everyone, so I'm gonna show the name. Probably gonna be MrBobshadow, probably, just cause that'd be me. Races, male or female, I don't care. I'd probably prefer male, cause no, I don't care. You know what, male or female, whoever says it, I'll follow. So we could be Imperial. I got a lot of races on here. Half of them are like missing eyeballs, but I think it's because I rendered over a mod one too many times, and so now there's like copies of some races that don't have eyes for some reason, so just ignore those. We're gonna go over these. So we got Imperial. We got my favorite all-time Elder Scrolls race, Khajiit. I'm not gonna choose anything. It's all up to you. If you guys don't want me to be a Khajiit, I don't mind. Oh yeah, and then I have an Elsewhere mod, which makes different kinds of Khajiits. These kind of remind me of the screenshots. I don't know if anyone else saw them. The screenshots and how some of the Skyrim Khajiits are going to look, and those look pretty freaking sweet, I won't lie. The Khajiit Ohms. The Khajiit Ohms pretty much looks like a tattooed Bosmer. That's pretty much a Bosmer, like no joke. Here's a little furry person. Another Khajiit. A lot of Khajiits in here, like a total of black Khajiit. I could probably just make that just out of the normal one. I'm not sure what this is. Musuka. Yeah, some of these I don't even know where they come from. Mystic Elf, I know where these come from. These are from Ren. Different versions of Mystic Elf. And yeah, and then here's the eyeball-less versions. Really weird. We're not going to do any eyeball-less things. I hate those. Another Mystic Elf variation. Got like 3 different variations of Mystic Elf. Ugh. Nord. We play as a Nord, the common people in upcoming Skyrim. I'm probably going to reference that a whole lot because there's no joke. I am too excited about it. Then we get our Orc. Don't really like orcs. Redguard. I wouldn't mind playing as a Redguard. Skyrim Khajiit. Literal name. It doesn't really look like a Skyrim Khajiit. It just looks like a white Khajiit on steroids in the nose. And there's an eyeball-less version. Tang Mo. These guys are just creepy looking to me. I probably don't want to play as one of those. Then we got our Bosmer, our Wood Elf buddy. Ain Mihi. I've never really paid attention to how you pronounce that, but I really like this race. I like the ears and I like it. I don't know what the difference is there. Now these guys, I don't even know what mod these guys came from. If someone wants to point it out, like they already know, oh, this comes from the blah 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 mod, please go ahead, because I'm hideously confused on where this came from. And it's called the Akaviri Tasashashaya. And basically, it just reminds me of the ghouls from Fallout. I got our Argonian, the other beast race. Well, the other original beast race. Breton. Trash. No, I'm just kidding. We can play as Bretons if we're going to be magic-based here. We got our Dunmer Dark Elf. Speaking of Dark Elf, I know there's an ugly one right behind me over in that jail cell over there. And we're going to meet him later. In just a minute. Or in the next video, first part. We could play as Dremora. That's something I know a lot of people like. And there's an eyeball-less version. So we could try that. We got our High Elf, the Altmer. Yeah, that's right, Altmer. The elves are pretty confusing. And then we're back to Imperial. Then we got hair. We could pretty much use any hair anyone wants. Like any of Ren's hair. Blindfold, mask. I don't really care for those, so choose them if you want. We got elf hair. We got like every hair. Oh, that's the color. We got like every hair imaginable. We could have an Imperial with Dremora hair. I mean, that's how satanic we could look. And then we got your orc hair and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure we have Khajiit hair, don't we? No? I must have missed it. Or maybe we just don't have it. Okay, so we're back to, was it natural or loose originally? Natural. And then we could do wild freaking colors. We could make it totally neon blue if everyone wants, but I mean, like, I didn't really like that all that much, that idea. And then the hair bounces. Boing boing. Then we have eyes. I have the beautiful people, which I could not get over. I love the ability to choose, like, from 25 billion different eyes. We could do one eye one color and one eye the other. We could have one eye be blind. I really don't care if anyone wants to do whatever they want with the eyes. I love these glowing eyes. Well, not those specifically, but I love the glowing eyes. If I was specific, I'd probably like... Oh, missed it. I kind of like these purple eyes. I like purple. Those are the ones I use on one of my other characters, is those glowing purple ones, but... and then there's some demon eyes somewhere around here. Oh yeah, and then here's the half and half glow and the blind glow. Then there's like totally blind, just a minute ago, right? Oh shoot, I missed it. There. And then we have like these really weird eyes. These like really, well, not weird, they're really awesome in my opinion. Like dark, evil, and then like some other ones. These like really off demon looking eyes to me. Like these, I like these. They're really creepy though. Those and... So yeah, some pretty cool eyes we could choose from. And I'm going to totally leave this up to everybody, by the way, if I haven't said it 10 million times already. Dark Seducer and Golden Saint, Order, and then the new Sheogorath eyes. When I downloaded this, I saw, and Sheogorath actually was having these eyes. I wasn't really thrilled at first, but I mean, I got used to it a little bit. And we can make them totally old or really young, really feminine looking because we just chose a male that doesn't want to be a female, or really manly looking. Man. not man, not. Anyway. So then we have all that to decide. Like I've said earlier, I'm just gonna flip through some of these things again while I pretty much talk. Maybe I'll make an ugly looking character. So like I said, got a lot of mods on here. We got a lot of mods to do. I'm not gonna use anything that's gonna be like one-hit kill. That's another thing. I'm not gonna do stuff that's like one-hit kill lightsabers, which I use. No, I don't really use. We're not gonna use those. We're not gonna use console commands. And I will keep like a little tack of how many times I've broken the rules somewhere up here in the corners, wherever. I'll keep a little Krillin owned counter of how many times I break the rules. Oh yeah, boing boing boing. We're gonna, I'm letting this decide up to everyone. If you decide you're gonna comment on this video, post one, probably one, if you have to, two ideas of, I just clicked on that, ideas of what you want to contribute. Like, let's say you really don't care what color my eyes are, or you don't really care what hair I have, or how big my nose is, but you want to say, I definitely want you to play as an orc, in which case I would hate you. No, I'm just kidding, I wouldn't hate you. But that's just an example, because I don't expect it to happen. So you would say, I want you to be an orc, and then I would look through these comments. If there's enough of them, I'll randomly pick one, or if there's too few of them, I'll have to generate stuff randomly. But I'll find like I'll find a comment in there, and it'll say, I want you to be an orc, and I said, okay, well, since this is, if we have many comments, I say, okay, this is the first one I see, I will be an orc in the video, or I will be an orc in the series. Or if and then I'll scroll down later, and then I'll see you should have the glowing chartreuse eyes, and then I'll say, okay, so I'll be an orc with glowing chartreuse eyes. Wow, that already sounds really weird. So we're gonna have that. We'll do a little bit of, this guy's starting to actually look kind of cool for like other purposes. Pretty cool, like he's some sort of, he seems like a villain to me already here. He kind of has like a villain look to him, like spellcaster evil guy. That's what Oblivion can do to you, I guess. Oh wow, now it's really looking ugly. Okay, so what have I not covered already? Right, if I have too few comments and I only have like, let's say, like what I'm kind of expecting but I'm hoping doesn't happen, I only get 3 comments. And let's say 2 of them are about races and 1 of them is about, like, nose, okay? Then I have the eyes to deal with that nobody commented on. I don't have any hair anyone commented on. I may just randomize it. And it could turn out to be very, 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 very ugly. And it would all be because I didn't get enough people to comment on this video. If that be the case, I'll try and, maybe I could improvise, maybe I could randomize it, but if I randomize it and it turns out to be like neon yellow elf hair that just extends to God's name. Oh, yellow hair being like the adoring fan. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna do that. We're not doing adoring fan hair. We'll do adoring master hair. Screw the fan. So like I said, I will try and generate those, but if it looks really, really stupid, I'm probably gonna take a second guess. Maybe I'll like tag a little. Maybe I'll tag a little. This is the hair that was randomized. This is the eyes, or maybe I'll just say it next time. That's probably all I have to say right now. If anything else comes to mind, it'll probably be in just a minute. So there we go. We have our evil villain. Oh yes. Speaking of villain, sometimes I'll cut off videos and I'll say I'm gonna leave this up to you. So be prepared. A lot of this, I plan a lot of this series to be up to the viewers. So yep, if this will be the start, this is the first, well, this is the introduction. Hope everyone enjoys it, and I'd love to see your feedback. Please comment, subscribe if you really want, and I hope to see everyone again in part 1 of this Oblivion Let's Play. Yippee! This has been MrBobshadow. This is MrBobshadow, and I will see everyone in part 1.